Hello, Crystal from Fundeasy here, and today I am going to walk you through creating an online baby bottle campaign. In this campaign, your churches are fundraisers, and each of them will have a fundraiser page where they can share that direct link with their congregation. All right, let's get started. To do so, you're going to need to log into your account as an administrator. If you are not yet a Fundeasy customer, go ahead and sign up. And we are going to click in your account, add new event, and this is going to be an event in the peer-to-peer product. So this event really is a virtual event. So go ahead and select virtual as your event type, and then enter the estimated number of participants. Now, this really doesn't matter. It just gives our team, as we're working on your event, an idea of what your expectations are. So this would be the number of churches that you expect to participate. The second step is to define the basics for your campaign details. So go ahead and enter those here. You can type in your event title, and note that everything you enter can be changed. So in this case, we'll call it an online baby bottle campaign. And you could add a theme or a tagline like "Your change saves lives" or something like that. Select your time zone and a date your campaign ends. Quite often, your campaign, you may primarily run a campaign Mother's to Father's Day, but it's possible you have some churches that do it in the summer or in the fall. Most often, you're going to select December 31st for the campaign end date so that you can accept donations all year long. So we'll just have it end on December 31st. There we go. You're not going to have a shotgun start. That just means folks can't fundraise until a certain date. This is kind of exciting here. Your fundraising page can expire after the page expires. Or I'm sorry, your pages can expire after the fundraising countdown. So for instance, if your churches are fundraising until Father's Day, you may still receive bottles back from that church 2, 3, 4, 6 months after the campaign technically ends. And your online pages could do the same. So we could say we want these pages to accept donations up to 6 months after, 2 months, or immediately close. As soon as Father's Day is done, that church's page can no longer accept funds. So whatever you select here is completely up to you. Your campaign description will be in here, so you can type whatever you'd like about your baby bottle campaign. I'm going to just type this so you can see how that all plays in a couple minutes. Your organization description, if this is not your first event, it may have some default text in here. Feel free to use that or edit. Your tax ID number. So donations received through your online baby bottle are tax exempt if you've entered a tax ID number in here. And so if you have entered your tax ID, then we will include this statement on every donation receipt. You can customize that statement if you would like. You can enter points of contact. This is the person that anyone would want to contact. That Use My Info link is pretty handy. So it just defaults to the person that's logged in. Generally, you're not using, you may be using liaisons or coordinators, but you don't need to communicate directly with them or track them. So most often this is going to be no. And then in this example, the campaign participant is a church. It's each church that gets a fundraiser page. And then the person who donates, in this case, we're calling them a donor. You can set a fundraising goal for your campaign. This might be a little higher than what you did last year if you're curious of what a goal should be. And then a default goal for each participant. Now, generally, you're going to have large churches and small churches, and they each bring in a different amount. This might be your average, but you can customize the donation amount per church. So we'll just say here $1,000. For this particular, that looked like 10,000, huh? I mean, they could be ambitious. All right, you'll select your payment processor and then hit Create Event.